What's going on, Zishan, Tamimi, Froggo? Yeah, we didn't do marbles yesterday. We probably should have did that at the end of the day. Muffy the cat. Good morning. How we doing? I went to cancel the 250Ks. Obviously, they didn't reset them. And the one, it says it was already canceled. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to play out, but let's see. Someone is not in a good mood. Who's that? Sorry, I a bit grumpy. Why are you a bit grumpy? So that's restarting. Hopefully I did it early enough to where we don't have to deal with any craziness. All right, I think we're good to go. Not really sure what to think about all this movement this morning. Looked like we were headed down a little bit, and the news came out. I guess that was the initially I wasn't sitting here. I guess it was a push down and then back up, and now we're back down to that same area. It's very interesting. It does seem very similar. Oh, Rayu, good morning. How are we all doing this morning? And today I have to leave at 11 o'clock. Gotta go get the kiddos. I went to bed nice and early last night. All right, let's get this set up. Wait. Oh, I'm assuming this is 15. All right, run. Take profit. Sure, it's working. Yeah, it's working. So got some pretty obvious levels. I'm gonna go long here. I think we're gonna possibly break this area here and move higher. That's my bias today. Oh, some latency. I'm hearing things. I don't know exactly what's going on. I think our chart is way behind. I heard a lot of beeping. I don't know. It says we're not in anything on Rhythmic, so maybe that was just the copy trader. I think, yeah, I don't know. All right. No open trade today. I don't know what that was all about. That was a lot of clicking. Maybe you should add clock to your stream outlay. Maybe it will White space under the account. Ray, did it work for you? Nice, good job. Guess you went short. Pretty iffy short there. Looks like it might have just barely worked. This is definitely not what I'm looking for in the opening trade. So today is a day we're just not going to trade it. So we'll switch over to the bands and we'll wait for our setup. Let's make sure that one is working. That does seem to be working, so that's good. Change out the one, take this off. So it looks like we would have got our fill, I think. Let me see. Oh crap, let's see where it's at real quick before it makes a new high. 648. Our take profit was at it was actually at 650, so it wouldn't have filled us yet. It's 650, like 75. Yes, it would have tagged us in right there long. Our initial order to get filled was at 647. So as of right now, we would have been faked out. But our stop would have been right here. So let's see if it would have worked. It needs to go up higher. Would have been going through drawdown. Obviously, this isn't the trade I want. You know, I'm looking for that trade right off the 930 candle, not this. I had a bias that we were working our way back up. We had all this area to close the gap up to the highs. I was looking for a quick push up in that direction, and we didn't get that. We actually got an attempt to go lower. But, I mean, honestly, if you didn't know by looking at the volume and the time that this was 9:30, if you just look at pre-market, you wouldn't even know that the market just opened. Like, that's how bad this open was. Right. I'm glad it worked out. Hold right click from the entry and drag it up. You can see the ticks. Well, I know, but I went to my stream. I went to the stream to see the exact numbers. I'm not worried about how many ticks it was. I didn't know where my entry was exactly. That's why I went to check. OVT June 1st Apex payouts finally approved. Let's go. Hey, they do say they have until the 15th, right? Better late than never. Yeah, this open was pretty bad. Not conclusive to the opening range strategy when it does this. Yeah, no. This is not what I want to see for the opening range strat. So I'm more than okay not taking the trade today. It sucks to not trade. I hate it. But right now, I'd still be in this, and I'm about to get stopped out. I would be getting stopped out here shortly. I don't know. It sounds so weird saying that. I have a headache today. I woke up late. I actually went to bed early last night at 10 o'clock. Can't believe I went to bed that early. And I didn't really wake up until like, well, I woke up throughout the night a couple times because of the dogs, but I didn't get out of bed until 8:30. I just have a massive headache. And there's the stop out. So our opening trade would have lost had we left the order there. So good confirmation to see that, to know that we made the right choice. Every once in a while, that is nice to see, just to kind of give you a little confidence boost that you made the right decision to not trade. How much do we need to request a payout on the 50K with Apex? 52,600 is what you need in the account to request a payout. Let's see if methodical. So I have other good news as well. The whole PayPal ordeal that I was going through. Methodical doesn't. I don't know if he took a trade or not. I don't see any arrows on his chart.
Waterfall down here, possible.
But all the PayPal stuff is now resolved, so that's good.
Trying to get this money back. There. Got stopped out there. Feel better about it. We took an opening trade loss on the spot.
So
We're
on his
down 400
Buellnox
started
account, the
day.
bot
We
took the
another
trade.
$200 loss in the bot. Now we're only down $100, so easing it
He just
back.
got some back
You
on
didn't take this
taking a
trade.
short here.
I mean, I don't know why you didn't. I said I'm going to enter short if we break the 27s. It's exactly what I did. Just took 10 points.
So now we just wait for the bans. We have no more evals to mess around with, so now we sit here and wait for the bans. If you are on the email list at daytradingcoupons.com, I did send out an email this morning just with all the updates as far as the prop firms go.
Now that we're only down $100.
If you're not on that list, feel free to go to daytradingcoupons.com and sign up for the email list. It should be, you should see the up in the top right, it says like contact/newsletter.
So ES still did not run the data lows. We might get an SMT here again where the ES runs the lows, Nasdaq does not. Yada yada yada. Same old story, different day.
So yeah, as far as I know, Buellnox, I just checked this morning, 83% off instead of 90%. Precision supposedly still is doing 90% off. Let me double check that myself by trying to make an account, see what happens. Just keep in mind, Precision's a little weird with the
what's up, Jay?
With the ability. Yeah, so Precision still is 90% off. I'm still seeing $16.60 for the evals. So if you're still looking for that to grab some, just keep in mind that they only have a lifetime fee as far as their activation fee goes right now, which is $180. So if you do pass those evals, which they're currently one-day pass as well, in order to activate those as PAs, it's $180, and but it is lifetime.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like,
apparently that $80 monthly thing was just a promotion that they were running, which that's kind of crazy to me. But
I wanted to see us run the 07s, but since I got burned twice on that, this is one of those things. Like,
oh, you know why? Because I had the Chrome on. I did that. I always have that turned off, but we were watching a video yesterday, I think. Yeah, my fault. You should be good now, Methodical. I forgot that I had that on. I'm surprised none of them said anything. Just goes to show you how much they ignore me anyway. Yeah, hopefully we do, Rayu. Hopefully. It's hard at the open to get a band trade because you need a lot of volatility just because of that opening volume that comes in. Thomas just wanted to come say happy birthday. No problem. Uh, Ooh, GDT's live today. Oh, that was a shove. GDT's got a good trade already on iron. Nice. I think everyone's doing pretty good so far today. Yeah, I had to repay for one of my Apex accounts this morning because I forgot I canceled the or not canceled, I froze the card, and that was the card that I was using. It tried to auto renew the account that I got the payout from. Marbles today? Yeah, we'll play marbles today. We'll do it right before I leave. Hopefully there's enough people around to have some fun with it. If somehow we get the 50 likes, we'll do it for money. But I'm not thinking we're gonna get there. I'm gonna go get some ibuprofen. Be right back. Yeah, we'll do a game. Ray, I can't guarantee you'll win, but cannot guarantee that you'll win. A decent amount of volume came in there that last candle. Looks like they broke the 36 level, trying to sweep it. Start to move higher here. I would expect us to try this 664 again. Watching me is going to be pretty boring without the open trade. Just how it's going to be. But I do have 3 accounts for each now, so that's exciting. Just looking to get all these accounts to pay out once a month. That's it. I'm in no rush. If I were to somehow get all these accounts to pay out in 1 month, that's 12 grand in a month. I am not going to complain about that. Then we could also maybe try adding accounts if we get to that point, etc.
This is the future.
Even if you can just get 1 payout a month, if you're doing this part-time just on the side, granted this is without anything as far as the fees to get to those payouts, but that's what, $24,000 a year before all the fees and whatnot. That's just 1 payout on 1 account per month. It's not bad. Now, if you can do that with 6 accounts, talking 12 grand a month. What's that? 120, 132, 144. It's 144,000. Nuts. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's before all the fees.
This is the future.
And again, if somebody's just doing this part-time, like they come in, they look for the opening trade or they look for the quick volatility at the open, and they go about their day.
Evolution.
If it's just a little side thing, you know, $24,000, even after fees, like and taxes and stuff, like even if that's 15 grand, like around, probably somewhere around there, it's just extra money sitting there. Can't complain about that. Just for 1 account getting a payout a month.
Evolution.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be, living in a time where disease is on every screen, I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering, negativity is a plague for the mentally weak, no mercy, all I got is working, never stop searching, never quench the thirsty, I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic you can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Go! To last with the webs I'm weaving, I could change the past with all I'm achieving, got my foot on gas, never stop competing, if you break like glass then this life's gonna eat 'em, make mistakes real fast then you learn how to beat 'em, if you take off the cast you can see all the healing, if the pain's in the past move on from the grieving, put your foot on the gas, no never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm honest, I just wanna be iconic, sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play I want it, you know that I'm always honest, stay away from those who are toxic, keep 'em out your face, no way, you don't want it, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy, the enemy is everything, it's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease, but I won't let it get to me, I don't need your therapy, I can
I always pay the monthly, Maverick.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Let's go. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Having fun in methodical chat. Somebody thought I was being rude yesterday in the chat, so I'm kind of I was playing along. This is boring when we just chop around in the middle. Not much we could do. When your edge is not there, it is not there. What's up, Marius? How are you this morning? Thotical's in short here. He's right at the bottom. I need this to flush. Get him his take profit. Go, go, go. I think he's a little lower than that. Just got home from work. Welcome, welcome. How was your work day? See if we can get a push down into the lows here. Give us the band trade. Busy. Busy is usually good though, right? Makes your day go by. If it's your own company, that's usually good because it means you're making money. Oh, I need this ibuprofen to kick in. No. What do you do? Oh. That makes sense. Are you a soldier or you work like my mom worked for the army, but she was administrative. Sorry, my head hurts this morning. It is not processing very well. Drink more Coke Zero. You are a soldier? Well, thanks for your service, man. I appreciate that. Anyone in the military is but especially the people down actually in a position where they might have to put their lives on the line. That's, you guys deserve all the thanks. And now we're headed back up. The news was at 8:30. I don't think there's anything else today. We got natural gas storage at 10:30, which doesn't really move the market. Excuse me. 12 o'clock. Treasury Secretary Yellen speaks, and then at 1 o'clock, the 30-year bond auction. Which both of those could move the market, but it's probably not going to do anything crazy. Then tomorrow at 10 o'clock, we have the prelim UOM consumer sentiment, which should move the market a little bit. Nothing like this morning. This morning we had the PPI numbers and unemployment claims. Methodical thinks the 30-year bond auction is one that'll move it a lot. So I don't know too much about those, but it is orange. It's got the orange flag, so it says it should move it at least a little bit. Good morning. What are the bands on the charts? These are the Keltner channels. So the Keltner channels are something I use to determine when a move is very volatile. And typically, if the price hits those bands, you will see a retracement. Even the 8:30 news, it worked both ways actually. But I typically only do it during the day. So if we scroll back to yesterday during the day, this was after the open. That was some kind of earnings. It's not letting me scroll. All right. So we hit the bands here. Nice little retrace. Find another example. 2 o'clock. Hit the bands here. That was the FOMC though. It can be a waiting game. Here's a good one. This was at the open. Hit the bands. Nice retrace. This was news. Try not to count news. This looks like it's never really touched the bands. Here's one. 11:45. This was 2 days ago. Touched the bands. Nice retrace. Another one here. This was after the bell. Hit the bands. Nice retrace. So if you're patient enough to wait for the bands to get hit, the odds are you'll get rewarded with a retrace. This Argana futures guy, little too serious. Looks like methodical short again. He's looking for this to come back down and retest. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Come on, ibuprofen. Kick it in, baby. Kick it in. I noticed a bunch of people were signing up for they were using my code for take profit trader. I was curious if maybe, or my funded futures. Actually, I wanted to look into them. Nothing else to do at this moment. I can go take a look and see like what their how everything's set up. Let's see, start challenge. So they have end of day. So these are all end of day. Yeah, I was talking to Methodical about these yesterday a little bit. So I don't know. Hold on, I'll tell you what their percentage is right now. I'm pretty sure it's 20%. Morning, Hector. Yeah, the range is strong today, that's for sure. Anyone knows the settings for the bands? Sure, I could tell you. Here, I'll just show you. I don't think I'm lying to you. It's the Keltner channels. The source's price for MA is close. The type of moving average is simple. Calculation types is all available data. And then the MA itself is the 13 MA. And the coefficient of channels width is 4. If you're on a different platform like TradingView or something like that, I think they call this the standard deviation. The MA will be the same at 13, but the standard deviation will always be 4. They just call it something different in this. That's it. I don't know if it's because it's my... Let me see if I can click on methodicals, see if it gives me a different price. I think it's because it's mine. Let's see. No, it still comes up that. I thought it would come up the price. Let me try opening it in a incognito window. So it is 20% off. It looks like it might be for the month of June. But maybe it's only on the expert account. See if we can get down to green to red here. If we do, we might get a band trade. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say.
Just couldn't get that extra push into the band. I thought we were going to get it there, actually. It's frustrating. I was really hoping we got the extra little push there. No problem, Adrian. This is kind of boring. Gonna set trading view alerts for the break of the 8:30 candle. They're gonna go get a bagel. Just passed my eval on the Buellnox account. Let's go. Do you know how long until I get my funded account? It should be pretty instant. You just gotta Buellnox. Pretty sure they have the 1-day pass, huh? Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. I was gonna say I clicked and there's a little delay there. This would be perfect. It would line up with the sweep of the current low. Yeah, I'm going to move down with the bands. It's frustrating because I was really hoping we got the push there because it lined up perfectly with the current low a day. Could have been a nice little sweep of it, but now we'd have to go down through it pretty decently. Came back up, retested the whole dollar. 600. Probably going to come down, retest the lows here before doing anything. Question is, do we get that extra shove? 1 to 2 days with Buellnox? Yeah, there you go. I was actually going to check for you, but then I saw that we were getting close to possibly the bands, so... You can see the volume picking up as well. So with the volume picking up, it's extending the bands quite a bit. You have to be very patient. Almost blew my Beelnox account, but I saved it. Posted P&L. Nice. Good thing you saved it. You get the heart and the eggplant emoji for that one, Zishan. Good recovery. Methodical, are you listening? What is the official... How many days do you get to pass or need to pass the Beelnox evals? Are they 1 day? It's 5 days. I can never keep up with all of them changing. I just don't know where. I don't know where they even keep that information. I need to find like where they list it so I can just check. Five days. Does it say it under the account signup? Nope. Do they not have, or is it in the terms here? Yeah, I just don't see it anywhere. thought I changed that on Stream Elements. I did change that on Stream Elements. Why is it still saying 90%? This is typically the candle I'm looking for, but it didn't quite make it to the bands. I'm just going to be picky about it. Didn't even really come close, to be honest. Bionox is not here. Let's see if I can get rid of that message. Yeah. So Bionox is 83% off right now, not 90. I found apparently I had 2 of those timers for Bionox. Thought I only had 1. A little frustrating we didn't get that extra push. It seems to be the story of the day, and it's just kind of riding the bands instead of actually hitting them. But the way that we came down like this and then we had that extension candle, that's typically what I'm looking for. We're just looking for that extension candle to be a bigger extension candle. We're looking for a candle that is bigger than any previous candle you've seen throughout the day. So like right here, we see that candle, right? That's about the same size. If anything, this candle looks a little bit bigger than this candle. But we want that candle where all the emotions are being sent into that candle and there's just stops and people selling, like the emotions of people getting scared. So when we hit the bottom of that candle eventually, which hopefully is somewhere around the bands, then the idea is that we'll get that push back the other direction because we'll run out of stops. We'll run out of the people selling, and all that will be left are the people to buy. So the idea is that you stretch the rubber band all the way to the bands, and then boom, shoot it right back up to usually that previous break point. But unfortunately, we didn't quite get that on this candle. But that's what I'm looking for. Looking for the emotions. I'm just going to cancel the order for now because now we're not anywhere close. Obviously, keeping an eye on it if we break down to the lows again here. Coming up on 10:30, almost about an hour in. So I'm not trying to talk up why I like the bands and why I'm being patient for the bands, but if you want to see exactly why I wait for the bands, go look at Alpine's stream right now. He's trying to do what I'm doing. I'm not trying to say he's copying me, etc. I'm just saying he's trying to find the reversal trade. But if you look at what he's doing, he's trying to find it on these candles, right? And he just got chopped out several times. It's very hard when you don't have that emotional type move to get that reaction back to the upside. And if you're just assuming that this is the one where it's going to come back up, you're going to get chopped out a lot. It's kind of like what Methodical was saying earlier and I was saying yesterday, is that if you try, like, so he's now tried 4 times to predict that it was going to be this time as it was curling up. And now he needs one big winner just to break all of those even. Where if he would have just waited for the best setup the first time, you might not have had to go through all that. I might not have any trades, but I also don't have any losers, right? But until the edge presents itself, I will sit here. And then the one time it finally does work is the one time that you're not in it because now you're scared it's just going to fail again. Until 11. Yeah, until 11. Sitting here till 11 because I do have to go get the kids. So what's the difference between the expert account and the starter account here on my funded futures? Profit target's different. Max position is the same. Daily loss limit is the same. Max drawdown's the same. They're both end of day. It's just, oh, this one you just essentially pay up front. And this one you pay monthly with an activation fee. QG Rection. How are you today? Got to study Al Brooks and price action? Who does? Call me Al Brooks Jr. That's all I do is study price action. But I also have what I think is an edge. So reading the price action to me is not completely... It's not completely necessary. I mean, my trade, my edge is based off of price action. But I kind of simplified it. You find any edge in other points of interest like pivot points times a day? No. I don't. I mean, you can look at pivot points all you want, but how many times do they fail? They fail all the time. Like some people, so look at this move down, right? Some people would take this bounce as that it's just a relief bounce before we move lower. And now look, now we're going higher. Some people would take every time we break a previous candle to the upside, that means we're going to start heading back up. We didn't. Like it's I don't know, it's so 50-50 to me with that stuff. Like even here, look, higher low, failed to go higher, comes down, sweeps the low of that previous area, comes almost all the way back up, makes higher low. So yeah, it's a game. They're playing a game essentially. And we don't know how the game works. No, nobody does. The only person that might is the person that can actually move the markets. And we are not those people. The dude trying to trade off Bollinger Bands or whatever and keeps getting burned. Who's that? Bollinger Bands are a little different because they're simply using the MAs. They're not using the volatility, which the Keltners do. The Keltner channels are using the deviations based off the volatility, where the Bollinger Bands are simply just the MA with bands around it. Absolutely, man. Trying a knife catch is the most detrimental thing to your trading. It literally wipes weeks of profits. It can. It can. The only trade he didn't take is the actual reversal. Well, he tried, right? I still have, well, I have it paused, but I still have his chart up. He kept trying to get the reversal, but it goes back to what I was saying earlier. How many times are you going to be wrong to where the one time you're right, you're just going to end up break even? Where if he would have just waited for a better setup, he would have been perfectly fine. Like, I might not have ended up with a trade, but I'm also not red. Like I said, I was very tempted to take this candle at the bottom. The price action clearly slowed down towards the bottom. If you go back, seriously, go back, even on my stream or just if you're recording your chart, etc., go back and watch this candle. And the way that it looks, look at all these candles, right? Down, 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 and then we finally got the extension candle, right? I just wanted the extension candle to be more. The more the extension candle goes, the better chances you have of it working. Because again, think of the rubber band. You extend a rubber band, you let go, what happens, right? But if you only extend it a little bit, it's gonna snap, it's gonna go back probably, but it's not gonna be that nice reaction that you're looking for. Like, that's what I try to keep in my mind when I'm looking for these extensions. But I was very tempted because of the setup. When you go down, 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 you finally get all the stops. You get all the people panic selling. And usually you get a much bigger candle than this. But you could see the price action kind of slowing down at the bottom there. And it would have worked out just fine. It wouldn't, honestly, it didn't even come back up. I would have been looking for up here around 65, somewhere around there. So would I have waited through all this to get that? Probably not. If for some reason I got in, I'm probably getting out somewhere like as this red candle starts coming back down under 50. So it wouldn't have been a great trade. All because we didn't get the extension that we were looking for. But it doesn't mean you can't take that trade. It's a lower probability trade. That's all it is. But that's what this is all about. It's putting the odds in your favor. So anytime you can put the odds in your favor, you're doing something right. That's literally all this game is. Put the odds in your favor, and over time, if you have an edge, it'll present itself. That's all the casino is. The casino loses all the time. Think of how many people will leave the casino like, oh yeah, I won at the casino today. Well, guess what? Over time, the casino always wins because they have the numbers in their favor. It's just, and that's your job, is to find an edge where the numbers are in your favor so that over the course of tens of thousands of trades, if you take the same trades with the same edge every single time, it should pan out to where you're profitable. It's literally how a casino operates. You need to find a way to be the casino. That's what trading is. Be the casino. That should be my slogan. You want to be a profitable trader? Be the casino. Yeah, I give up on trying to teach folks. I don't even care anymore. I don't ever try to teach people. I just hope that people watching me can learn something based off of me. Even my failures, like when I go on tilt and stuff, like hopefully you see that is not how you do it. Right? That's kind of the fun of documenting your journey, is you get to see the ups and the downs. You'll never sit here and see me say that I'm the best trader on YouTube, because I know that that'll never be true. And I don't ever think I want it. Like, I don't ever think I will be, because there's people out there that are way better and way smarter than I'll ever be. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean I can't be successful at it. Took 2 quick scalps at the bottom for 135, 145 with a tight stop loss. Nice. Waiting on pocket aces and place your bet. Pretty much. I always compare it to poker sometimes. Like, imagine if you're playing poker, how long you have to sit at the poker table, paying the blinds every orbit it goes around, just to sit there and wait for pocket aces. And then even when you get pocket aces, everyone else could be dealt crap. So everyone might end up folding and your pocket aces are worthless. Now imagine sitting here at your computer knowing that at a specific time, I used to relate this to the opening trade, at a specific time, you know you're going to have pocket aces at a specific time every single day that you can place your bet. That's what like the opening trade was, right? I know I'm going to have a chance with pocket aces every single time. Like today, it was like I had pocket aces, but I had to fold, or everyone else folded because there was no action, right? So that's, if you relate it like that, it's pretty awesome. But I don't have to pay fees to sit there for hours and hours. I know I can show up at my computer at a specific hour or two every single day, and I can look for these great setups instead of going sitting down at a poker table hoping. You know how many I used to have session after session after session of never getting like a top pocket pair. It's just how it is. And then you're like if you play poker, you're forced to learn how to play other hands like subpar setups, etc. And that's exactly what we try to tell you not to do when trading. Took the first one after seeing that big red candle as I was anticipating a rebalance the second after the. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong if you're talking about these candles. I felt the same thing sitting there watching the price action, but I'm being picky. I'm gonna try to stick to the bands for a while and see if it pans out. I got the payout last month with them, so we're gonna sit here and wait for them again and see if we can get these to pay out. Trading isn't about disproving another person's trading. It's about mastering your own system. Fuck. I couldn't agree with that more, Knives. And that's why I try to tell everyone, like, don't try to trade like me. Take influence from what I'm doing and make it your own. I've always said that. I post my entries in another streamer's Discord. If folks learn from it, great. If not, oh well. Why don't you post them in my Discord? Wow. You're such a huge G ass. Have you ever tried multi-tabling and trading? Are you kidding? Back in the day with online, dude, I had 12 tables at a time. I remember for a while PokerStars had a max. I think it was 6 tables, and then they got rid of the max. And I mean, you ever see the screenshots of people that had literally like those 3 giant monitors and they were just full of tables, like 50 plus tables? Insane. I never did that. I remember the max I ever did was 12. Even then it was hard to keep up. I mention the Discord every day. That's not true. I probably don't. I'm not good at self-promotion. Really not. Nice, Jordan. Let's go. Oh, you're so close to payout on this. How awesome is that going to be when you get the payout after losing those accounts, getting them back? Love it. Go get another soda real quick. Be right back. Like we're just chopping around the middle line now again. Food you can use as well. Let me see. Curious how this works. Does anyone here have a My Funded Futures account? I see it says choose your trading platform. I see TradingView, Tradeovate, and NinjaTrader. Which one would I have to use so that I could trade it on Quantower? Would it be... I have no idea. Never tried Quantower? Most likely ninjas, they have to give you Rhythmic. Okay. Yeah, let me ask Methodical real quick, just out of curiosity. He's in a trade, though. I actually got an email. I think it was from My Funded Futures. Let's see. They're asking to work with me. Yeah, it was. Earnings on evaluation. Yada, yada, yada. See how everyone else is doing. Have you managed to get a payout since all the rule changes? Wondering what the deal is with the orb strategy? I have. Yeah, I got the account that I was using. Hold on, I think Methodic is going to answer me. Hold on. I just I just asked him a question. I just want to hear it real quick. All right, so yeah, he said the same thing, Ninja, because it's rhythmic. Good job, Essie. So yeah, the orb strategy, the account that I did everything where I was using the brackets both ways, it was, so the date of the rule changes, or the enforcement of the rules that were already there, I stopped doing the brackets both ways. I had a bias and I continued trading the open and got to pay out, and they paid it out. The other account that I got a payout on was strictly the bands trading. So without DCAing. If I did, I would only add one time, and that was it. So. But yeah, my 4K payout that I had last month, or was actually this month, I put in for it on the 1st. I think it got approved on the 3rd or the 4th, and it was actually in my account, I think, on the 6th or the 7th. So it was pretty quick. One to three still working fine. Good. Yeah, you should be good to go then. I think they even allow like up to 1 to 4, but yeah, if you're doing 1 to 3, you're perfectly fine. Start marbles. It's probably a good idea. Well, let me get that set up real quick. We'll start it, or we'll start the sign up, and then we'll do it at 11, and then I'll make it out of here. Froggo's staying on top of it. Appreciate it. How many likes we got? 29, 31. Yeah, not enough. Not enough. Exclamation point marbles in the chat if you guys want to partake in the end of stream marbles. Just for fun. Got to get to that 50 likes if we want to do it for money. We're not quite there today. Make sure you see the bot thing pop up. We'll do, you guys want to do a race or a royale? I'll find one long race, like 3-4 minutes, or we can do a royale where you guys battle against each other. I'll do a poll. I want to learn how to do these polls anyway. Let's see. Start a poll. Race. Battle Royale. All right, go ahead and vote for which one you want to do inside the marbles. Exclamation point marbles to get in there. And then whatever wins the poll, we shall do. I doubt we get a ban straight here, but if somehow we take a crazy break of the 50 and it pushes down to the lows, it could be possible, but I doubt it's going to happen. The exclamation point marbles in the chat will get you into the race, and then take a vote in the poll on which you want to do. Do you want to do the race, or would you like to kill each other in the battle royale? And if for some reason within the next 7 minutes we can get to 50 likes, it'll be for 20 bucks. The winner will get 20 bucks. Nice little lunch somewhere today. But I got a feeling that's probably not going to happen. PUBG me, kid. Counter-Strike. Let's do it. CS2. If anybody plays CS2 and they want to play, let me know. I play pretty much every night. I get 1 or 2 games in before bed. Anywhere. It's usually like 9 o'clock. So I usually play from like 9 to 11. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. Get your vote in on the poll. And if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. We're at 36. If somehow we get 14 within the next 6 minutes now, the race or Battle Royale will be for 20 bucks. I feel like I made $1,300 today because both of those fraudulent charges on my account didn't go through. So pretty happy about that. Okay, let me check this My Funded Futures thing while we're... Next. Add a coupon code. There it is. Let's see. 20% off. So, okay. So, yeah, it's 20% off right now on My Funded Futures. I don't think I have a code, though, but I think if you just use my link, it still gives it to you. It's $132, but that's that. Like if you pass, you pass. You're good to go, and that's the lifetime. That would be interesting. I'll have to look more into their rules too. I've seen a bunch of people using them lately, so curious. Definitely curious. Nox I know is good. They're somewhat similar to Apex. 38 likes. Can we somehow get there? Is there 12 people that are watching the stream right now that want to play marbles that haven't hit the like button? You got 5 minutes. We're gonna close it at 11. Exclamation point marbles if you're not in just yet. It'll pop up in the chat saying that you've been added. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Trying to get the 50 likes so that we can play for some money. I used to play CS2 all the time. I stopped for a bit and then tried again after I started trading. I approached it completely differently. Started playing statistical. How do you play CS2 statistical? I suck so hard on CSGO. It's not CSGO. It's CS2. My rating on CS2, I play Face It. I'm level 7 on Face It. I don't play Premier because the cheater thing, the cheaters right now are out of control. But when I feel like I was playing Premier and it wasn't that bad, I hover around like 18,000 somewhere if you're looking at that rating. But yeah, I'm level 7 Face It. I go between 7 and 8 on Face It. I never put in the effort to get further than that. The people that are like level 9, level 10, I mean, they're playing 10 hours a day. I used to do that back in the day, but I just don't have that in me. Up to 40 likes. Let's go. The viewer count is going down, but the likes have went up. Explain that one. Won't you guys be switching accounts just to get those likes? That's cheating. All right, I'm gonna start finding a race because it looks like the poll is gonna end up as the race. We got a 71-29 split right now. Let's find a decent little marbles race here. I'm gonna look for one that's like 3 minutes, maybe 4. We can get some entertainment out of it. Oh, these are actually in order for time, so if I just keep scrolling, we should be good. Okay. Whoa, what the heck is that? That one looks cool. Quality assurance. It's a factory. All right, we're gonna do. Oh, that still has a quick world record though, so it's possible to finish pretty early. Ski slope. This one looks pretty cool. All right, I want to do this one. I think this one looks pretty cool. Mountain pass. Or no, let's do this one. Space station. Do the space station. No, you know, we'll do the space station one some other time. But let's do this one. I like the looks of this one. Mountain pass. I know you guys can't see it just yet, but account switch takes time. Hey, you guys are cheating. I'm a man of my word, though. I am a man of my word. Cheating or not. Do you actually make money from your YouTube channel? I have around the same followers as you, but it's a musician channel, hardly makes anything. So when they did the when Apex did the rule changes thing, I made a couple videos on that and it did pretty well. So as you can see, this past 28, 30 days or whatever they go off of have been pretty good. But typically before that, it was like 120 to 150-ish or so a month. So not too much. YouTube's more of a funnel into your other things, if I had to say so myself. It's kind of like I make more from the affiliates and stuff like that. So using YouTube as a platform to kind of promote yourself, I think, is more the right way to look at it. Alrighty. Got 40 seconds here. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. Millions of views. I hardly make. I only have like, I think 500. I just passed the 500,000 view mark overall. I hardly make 1,000 per year. Yeah, I think I can tell you how much I've made overall. I think it's like 4,000, but this is since like 2018. So it's about 1,000 a year. But I've never really ever had it take off. Like I've always just been like a steady grind. Analytics. All right, last chance while I check this. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. So lifetime is actually 5,259. And I do have more. I thought I only had 500,000 views, but actually apparently I have 1.5 million. I thought I had read somewhere that I only have. Maybe it was 500,000 within like the last certain amount of time. But as you guys can see, it's still my DOS tutorial videos. I think that's what really screws with the algo with me, and that's why like Methodical and Alpine and all them do so well, and they get pushed to all these people that are trading futures. And I think the problem is I get pushed to a lot of people that are still trading stocks and not futures. So when people trading stocks see me on future stuff, like they don't click on it because they're not trading futures, they're trading stocks. So I mean, if you scroll down, my first one is the Apex 30% off, but even after that, it goes right back to stocks. So like I have one good video for futures, everything else is stocks. So I think the algo doesn't really help me in that department. All right, here we go. Stop marbles. End the poll. It was a race. I got it picked out. Let's load it up. Any payout this month? I mean, I have the payout. It's from last month, but it was 4K. But I requested it on the 1st. All right, bots. Let's get this. Add names. Clear. Open. 22. Let's go. That's a good number. It's a good number. Change this to 22. Oh, you know what? I want to add myself in there. Because why not? Voila. All right. Yeah, make this 23. Make sure I clicked on bots. Play. Let's get it. All right, we got one race for all the marbles. Who's going to take it? Let's see what we're dealing with here. All right, so we got some boulders. And then we go down. We got some pegs. We got the giant snowflake spinner. I like it. All right, here we go. I'm going to sit right here so we can see everything. And off we go. Good luck. Whoa. Ooh, look at me taking the early lead. Let's go. It's like a little plinko down the side. And then I think it shoots you back up. And then you play plinko again in the middle here. There's no boost. Can't cheat. Get out of here. All right, here we go. Down into the boulders. Freddie out to an early lead. Gray close behind. Tom in third. Following the boulders down. Trying to jump over. Can't quite get over. Oh, Gray! That's not the way you want to go. Ooh, look at Freddie. Oh, Froggo. Everyone's getting annihilated here. Apparently this is a high elimination event. Freddie getting stuck behind the boulder. Tom coming in close behind. I'm right there as well. Got to get around those boulders. Here we go. Golf, me, Folly, Tom. Tom seems to be the consistent front runner here. Can he keep it up? Running through some snow. It's a little slow down tactic. Down we go. Sorrell still out in front. Although I'm trying to fight for the lead here. Tom's still in that top four. A little slow down through the snow. Boost to get around the corner. Coming into the pegs. Need to figure out what the down button is. I know the up button. I don't know what the down button is. Sorrell Golf going into the pegs, getting stopped. I give him a little bump back into the middle. I take the lead. People are going to say rigged, but it's not. Folly, myself go left. Golf goes right into the boost. Down into the crisscross applesauce. Let's go down and check it out. Here we go. Sorrell past the boulder. Oh, I got a little hung up there into whatever these things are. Little, like bamboo shoots. Oh, this looks dangerous. If you go straight, I think it's a big shortcut, and he makes it. Folly out to a huge lead because of that. Can he get through the spin? Looks like he can. Big drop down into some more bamboo shoots here. Boing. Got some pegs here in the middle. Is he going to get hung up, or is he going to go straight through? Straight through, but into the boulders. He's going to try to break them. Looks like we're going to have everyone get caught up here. Oh! Gail Toto. Oh, Sorrell popping over the boulders. Everyone else is stuck. Sorrell coming down to the last bamboo shoot. Golf gonna make it. Oh, he almost went off the edge there. Golf gonna be our winner. It's a huge fight for second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. Who's it going to be? Jocko coming out of nowhere for a podium finish. Maybe he does. Oh, who gets third? Foley comes in third. Freddie fourth. GF Bay in fifth. I come in sixth. Tom still up close. Seventh. Tahir eighth. Muffy the Cat in ninth. And Visible ID in 10th. Zishan bringing up the rear as usual. Sorrell Golf, congrats on the win. Sorry you don't win anything. Maybe next time. Until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. Oh, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back. Moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go. Hey. Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name. Oh, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night. Oh, and we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket.